Arnie Forrester, thank you so much for joining us. Tell me, what does Anzac Day mean to you?
Well, we actually were carrying the banner from a long way back, Gallipoli, but we're left and there's only a small number, only about 2,000 left out of the many, many thousands of the Second World War. And we, of course, we honour our dead, which we had many of in my time. And so we're holding the tradition as best we can.
Tell me about your experience during World War II.
Well, I was a public servant working for a reserved occupation, making army socks from 39 till 41, and somehow or other they, with the Japanese advance in the islands, and they decided that they'd form another battalion, and they formed the 39th Infantry Battalion with 3 battalions, one already in New Guinea, and we were there. We were only a few weeks trained, and we were there to hold the just as a guardian force there, but they never realised that was going to be the front line. They reckoned they were going to fight from the Brisbane area, but with Queensland and the whole coastline, just a few cattlemen riding horses were the only protection of the Australian mainland. Japanese knew of this, and they were prepared. They bombed Darwin with the idea of taking over Australia, and New Guinea, of course, they had a setback in the Coral Sea, and that put them back a bit of time, but they still approached it from the back door. And as a little group of 400, we went to over the Stanley Range, a 90-day walk with 60 pound on our back. Quite an ordeal for. We were young and old. They were up to 60 years of age in the battalion. Anything went. If you had a withered knee or bad eyesight, it didn't matter. You were in, and that's where we finished up with 400. And we have. In the annals of the Australian Army, it's one of the greatest feats ever recorded, equal almost, but in a smaller size to that of Gallipoli.
Tell me about the photograph that you're holding.
Well, we had been relieved by the AIF after many days, and they were expected to advance and take the lost Kokoda. But unfortunately, after 4 days at Ishirava, the AIF, including ourselves, were pushed back. There was no way. They had outnumbered us and outgunned us and outperformed us as far as jungle warfare went. They were the masters of camouflage, and with years of experience, they were an elite fighting group as the Japanese.